Kamaru Usman believes Justin Gaethje has become the most decorated lightweight in UFC history following his undisputed title victory over Ilia Topuria, placing him above even the legendary Khabib Nurmagomedov. Putting Justin above the undefeated legend is sure to spark debate, but Usman clearly believes his teammates' incredible resume of brutal wars and historic finishes speaks for itself.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it right now. The most decorated UFC lightweight. The most decorated. The most decorated.
I'm not saying Nurmagomedov.
Yes. I'm not saying he's the best ever, lightweight ever. Every fight he's been in, he's had a bonus. On top of that, the first two-time interim champion in UFC history. That's two different belts right there, two different titles.
Speaking of Team Khabib, Islam Makhachev's manager, who also manages Gaethje, is actually coming to Ilia Topuria's defense. Quote, Justin Gaethje beat Ilia Topuria fair and square at UFC Freedom 250, but this does not take anything away from Topuria. He's one of the best fighters in the world. All these bad comments is not good. Everyone should wish Topuria a speedy recovery because he was in a war. As Islam prepares for his upcoming welterweight title defense at UFC 330, his head coach, Javier Mendez, has already dismissed Ian Gary's chances. Discussing the highly anticipated matchup, Mendez made it clear that he completely writes off any path to victory for the Irish challenger if the fight hits the canvas.
He does well with Islam on the stand-up because he's rangy, he's tricky, all those, but on the ground he doesn't. He does okay, but he doesn't survive on the ground, I don't think. I mean, well, okay, he might survive 5 rounds, but he won't get the best of Islam on the ground. That I'm 100% sure about that. On the stand-up, he's pretty tricky. So one punch can change everything on that. One kick, one punch, one knee. So that's a different story. But on the ground, I don't see him dominating. I see him surviving possibly. So yeah, I can see that. And then the takedown defense that he has is decent, but not great enough to stop Islam from taking him down.
Justin Gaethje has confirmed he is unlikely to compete again for the remainder of the year after capturing the undisputed lightweight championship. His 2026 run has been spectacular, starting with a unanimous decision victory over Paddy Pimblett in January to secure the interim belt, followed by his 4th-round TKO of Ilia Topuria in June to unify the division. While Justin takes a well-deserved break, Topuria's close friend Pablo Motos visited him in the hospital and shared a major update on his condition. Motos confirmed that Ilia suffered severe fractures to his nose and orbital bones, leaving him unable to open his eyes properly while medical staff treated his wounds. Despite the intense trauma, El Matador remains in high spirits. Motos revealed they were making jokes about summer plans when Ilia looked at him with his eyes closed and remarked that when champions fall, they fall hard. He is already looking ahead, expressing a strong desire to execute a massive rematch in Spain once he heals. Meanwhile, welterweight champion Islam Makhachev completely shut down any retirement talk, stating he is currently in his absolute physical prime and plans to stick around for a long time. He was also asked about a potential super fight with Topuria down the road. Let's dive in.
Турнир в Белом доме, многие тебя тоже ждали на этом турнире, но вот Хабиб на нашем подкасте сказал, что он не хотел бы, чтобы ты там дрался. Сейчас ты понимаешь, почему он это сказал?
Плюс-минус понимаю, но у нас были разговоры. Я уже, как говорил, там в Твиттере я выкладывал. Иногда, если я молчу, все думают, что соперник, если разговаривает, то он правду говорит. Мне утром позвонили, предложили бой, я согласился. Ничего не прося, мне сами предложили бой с плюсом в гонораре. Потом на следующее утром перезвонили, сказали, что Топурия захотел где-то 20, что ли, миллионов. Ему отказали, и все, бой сорвался.
Ислам, в будущем вообще будет интересно тебе с ним провести поединок? Как будто бы у тебя уже самого уже пропал интерес.
Если 70, да, это, я не знаю, мне кажется, слухи, он никогда, мне кажется, не поднимется. 77 просто болтает, разогревает публику, и опять там что-то придумает, что у меня травма, за меня начинает говорить, что я там снялся.
Да.
Хотя все знают правду.
Following his 4th-round stoppage loss, Ilia Topuria has finally broken his silence, giving fans a mix of renewed hope and serious concern. He admitted that after achieving his championship dreams, he fell into a stagnant stretch, lacking real motivation. This defeat finally gives him a clear goal to chase, but he issued a major warning. If the promotion does not grant him an immediate rematch, things may go differently regarding his fighting future. If Topuria is holding out for that immediate shot, champion Justin Gaethje is completely shutting the door. He confirmed he has zero plans to retire, stating his body feels great and he absolutely intends to defend his new belt. However, he made it clear that Topuria is out of the question as a next opponent, pointing out that El Matador literally quit on the stool. Justin believes he has nothing left to prove against him and stated that the Georgian needs to go face someone else in the division first to rebuild his standing. What do you think? Does Topuria deserve an immediate title shot after a brutal loss?
So, I had a goal of conquering 2 divisions, and I did that, right? And honestly, I had not much motivation left in me after having achieved all that. When your dream is to become a world champion, and you finally get there, then you move up, set a new challenge, and conquer that too, it gets hard to stay motivated, you know? It started to feel like, what's left? What's the point of going on? I had to force myself to come up with reasons to stay in the game. And when that starts to happen, you can feel it. But now I have that fire in me again. If I don't get that fight, which I absolutely deserve, then I don't know what tomorrow holds.
Dana White addressed the long-standing rumors surrounding Trevor Whitman's highly anticipated MMA gloves, revealing why a deal between the promotion and the elite coach never materialized. Dana says he was extremely eager to bring Whitman's innovative glove design to the UFC. He claimed he explicitly directed his finance team to finalize a deal, regardless of the cost. However, he stated the negotiations completely collapsed when Whitman's team demanded $100 million for the rights to the gloves. The UFC boss dismissed the massive asking price as mathematically impossible, pointing out the sheer volume of gloves the company would need to sell just to break even on that investment. While White framed the breakdown entirely around the massive $100 million price tag, industry insiders and fans have pointed to a completely different hurdle: exclusivity. The UFC reportedly wanted to completely own the patent and maintain exclusive rights to the glove design. Whitman, however, designed the gloves specifically to reduce hand injuries and eliminate accidental eye pokes across the entire sport. He has consistently stated that he wants his creation to benefit all fighters, regardless of which promotion they fight for.
We've been talking to Trevor for years. Rashad Evans, whom I love and respect, came to me and said, "Hey, listen, I'm invested in this thing. You know, we think that we have a great product here, and I would love to, you know, introduce our glove to that Trevor built. You know, all those guys, like, Trevor's a genius. He makes these bags and his gloves." So we looked at it all, and I literally told my finance team, "Get this deal done. Care what it takes. Get the deal done." They wanted like $100 million for the glove. How many fucking gloves you gotta sell to make $100 million? It's impossible. So the deal never happened, but I told my team, and Denny, the girl who runs that department, she came back to me like cross-eyed, like, I can't get a deal done with these guys.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on bell notifications to make sure you never miss daily MMA news.